What is up, everybody? It is Nick here at NJ's Bricks. And you know what? I've been putting this one off for a long time, but it is finally time for me to do something about my damaged daily bugle. As you can see here, it has seen some better days. You can see my Gargantos Shumagorath down there that I had put on top is fallen, and yeah. It's looking like a pretty devastating scene. If you followed my channel for a while, you'll know that I was in the hospital back in September after I had a major seizure attack. And as part of those seizures, I destroyed a lot of Lego in my room. And much of it is cleaned up now, except for here we have the daily bugle still looking damaged and unsightly. I've mostly been putting this off just because it seems like a lot of work to fix it, but I was offered a clever solution by a friend of mine recently, and it's to just make this look intentional. Why don't we turn this scene here into a sort of Battle of New York type situation, and make it look like all the destruction is intended to be there. So we are going today to be playing the role of the Department of Damage Control. Thank you, Tony Stark, and the other bad guy, Kingpin there, I believe, was his co-owner. And we're going to try to stage this to look like a real battle. So with that being said, we may have to introduce some other minifigures. It depends. We'll see what we want to do here. We could utilize the Shumagorath. We could add a Hulk in there. But let's go ahead and see what we can do with this. And this is where we ended up. I did have some footage of me creating this, but it became corrupted, so I cannot show it to you. But you can see here we've placed a bunch of figures in here, and they are primarily battling the Gargantos, I believe it would be pronounced. I like to refer to it as Shumagorath. That's what it is in the comics, as I understand it, and that's just a way cooler name. But that's not actually technically what they use in the film. But yeah, I think this looks pretty sweet. I could have left it on display this way. It does look neat. However, it was not totally stable in this state of disrepair. So while this was fun to do and get some photos for, I have decided to go ahead and fix it. So we're going to go ahead and see a time lapse of that now. Remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this content. Let's check it out. Alright, and here we finally have the finished Daily Bugle. I am quite pleased to finally have this back in its original state. I'm missing a couple of pieces here and there from the destruction, but you know what? I really can't complain overall. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I wish I had done it sooner, but better late than never, as they do say. You can see we've got pretty much all the characters that come with the Daily Bugle. I think there's over 20 minifigures. Blade here, Punisher, Venom, Carnage, just all kinds of different figures and variants of Spider-Man. We got Peter Parker there, we got the Pig, Sandman, you know, you get it all here with the Daily Bugle. It's one of my favorite sets they've ever put out. It's my second favorite set that I own behind the Loop coaster, and I'm glad it's back together. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe down below, and we'll catch you in the next video.